Guys, how to properly farm LBRS. Who is that? Oh, Muton. There we go, man. God damn, 36 months. Dude, did you realize that's actually 3 years? Mm-hmm. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome back in. You look way better now with a sub icon next to you. Do you feel better? Your voice is almost normal again. I do feel better. Yes, better than on Monday when I streamed. Still not that good. I mean, I'm still not 100%. I still have fucking pain in my face. But less pain in my face. Hiding a UI was a solution? It seems so. 3 years and 0 gold made? No, you've made a lot of gold. It's just that your imaginary girlfriend spends it all. Chris, what's good, dude? For classic mining, should I farm with Dragonflight Skywriting or old one? I still do it with Skywriting. Gotta go fast. As long as you're good at using Holt to regen Vigor, you should be fine. Sag Businessman. Won't you look at that, man? That's a brand new Twitch Prime. Woo! Spending my last gold in crafting now, setting up on a new server. God, you got too much gold, man. Stop it. World's first 100 stream streak. That's actually fucking hell. God damn. There's gonna be some positive consequences here, Monchi. But I'm pretty sure Cenobite had like right above 100 before I did my 200 IQ tactic by streaming super early when Senna couldn't watch. Or Senna went on a date or some shit. Get a life? Why the fuck would he get a life? What do you mean? No one makes that face would hurt me too joke. That would be a bad joke. People in my chat aren't that mean. Dogster was good. Student, can you pick up Skullflame Shield from LBRS since I can only pick up 3 Destiny and 2 Brain Hackers and 1 Elemental Mage Staff? Yeah, like I realize why you're sad, because I wouldn't even want to pick those items up. I would just let them be on the ground. But yeah, I'll show you how to get the Skullflame Shield, dude. It's no biggie. Sadney, what's good, dude? Also, don't forget the Arcanine Champion. No, that's already scheduled. Yeah, I'm about to pick that up. Skullflame drops from the Scarlet Dungeon, farming both of them for 2 days, but nothing. It used to. I mean, it was never supposed to drop in Scarlet Monastery, because the dungeon is way too low level to have, like, that, the high tier loot table of epics. But it did, for, like, many years. But then when they opened up the old Scarlet Monastery wings as well, I haven't seen it drop by anyone since then. So I'm thinking that might have, like, kind of fixed the loot table again. Unintentionally, of course, like most things Blizzard do. So I'm farming it for nothing? Well, not nothing. Scarlet Monastery has a bunch of big boy super items. But you're definitely not going to get any Skullflame. Most likely, at least. Watching you Goldfarm is the only thing that got me to play retail again, as in yesterday. That's awesome, though. Gold farming is great. Doesn't matter how much you hate the current expansion, there's still plenty of ways to make gold. If you want to get Skullflame Shield LBRS, The king, the daddy of Skullflame shields. Like my last loot from 100 LBRS or the one before that, I don't remember. But one of the last two sessions, I got double Skullflame shield. How much is a Skullflame shield currently? They're not that good now. The last time I checked, they were like 150k a pop. I still remember the days when they were like 400,000 gold, selling easily. $280 a year ago. That's a good price. A year ago, very good price. Sounds like a Raven Crest. Yeah, this is LBRS, man. I'm doing a short version of it though. The most ideal way of doing this dungeon is timing the run. You want to kill this guy, the last boss for the Arcanite champion, right? But you want to kill as many mobs as you can within those 6 minutes. On the 6 minute mark, you want to kill this dude. But I'm just doing fast runs to try and get the Arcanite champion. But sold, yeah, money's tight, man. Hey, I've been wondering, how do you figure out how many runs of a dungeon you have left? I always lose count myself. I type it down on the spreadsheet. Hey, soon hope the things are better today. Have you run out of salt water yet? No, I haven't, man. I figured out that the pharmacy was, and my doctor was scamming me. Like, I went to the pharmacy to buy, like, sterilized salt water to flush my nose with. But when I was out, I just made it. I just fucking took water from the sink and now I'm, like, throwing some salt in it, man. Same shit. So no, I flushed my my nose right before the stream, in fact. Nova Instance keeps track, true, but you're counting to 100. I like to have it on the spreadsheet because then I can also look at the spreadsheet and see which dungeon I did last and which dungeon I haven't done in a while. Did you boil the water with the salt? No, I didn't boil it. Don't give me some kind of bullshit about, oh, Stu, you need to boil it to stir. No, it's all good, man. Like, warm-ish water from the sink, boom, in a cup with salt. Then straight up the nose. You need to boil the water first to purify it. What? It just needs to be warm. Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Boiling it, man. Boiling it. Nah. Now, student, boil it first. Well, I haven't done that. It's water, man. It's clean. What the fuck? This is not England, man. Our water is clean. We live in Norway, though. We get clean water, yeah. Like, I would never drink the water at a hotel in England. Never. Every time I've been to England, I never drink the hotel, like from the tap. Fuck that. I did it once. I got massive diarrhea. Never again. So now it doesn't matter which country I'm in, man. Always drink bottled water. Keep doing it? I am. And it's going great. We got cleaner water than most places. I would still boil it. That is me being a certified medical professional. Yeah, exactly. Like, I did like the advice from my certified medical professional was to buy salt water at the pharmacy. Man, can't trust anyone these days. Scottish water is Biss. I'm going to Scotland actually. In when was that? In May, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Like a road trip in Scotland, visit my uncle, just chilling. Drink alcohol instead. Yeah, at least that's clean. How do you open the chest in dungeon if you don't have an inscription you scroll for unlocking with a druid? Well, you need some sort of profession to open it up. It doesn't have to be inscription. Hey, Sidney, you sound way better. Did you take Tide Pods like I suggested? No. Salt water. What are you after in there, student? Well, I mean, ideally, I would want to get a couple of Skullflame shields as well as the plans for the Arcanite champion dropping off the last boss. Mm-hmm. Okay, but Mr. Medical Professional, what if I boil up like a bunch of water? Let's just say I boil up 2 liters of water. Can I then, like, use that water later on? Let's say that I do that this evening. When I wake up tomorrow, can I use that water? Can I, like, throw it in the fridge and it's good? No, you can't. Then it's a lot of hassle, man. Also, my doctor said that I could get this nose spray that was very effective with a sinus infection. The only issue was that it was very expensive, and I was like, "Fucking hell, a nose spray? How expensive can it be? Like cheap fuck." Is what I thought of, right? And then he was like, "It's about." Well, I think he said it was roughly like $35 to $40, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck that. I'm sticking with salt water, man." Actually, can use the water for about a week due to the salt content. See? Okay. And then we're talking. Then it's not too much effort. Mm-mm-mm-mm. At that point, you just don't buy it and just wait until your sinus problem goes away. My plan exactly. Bro, that's 1 WoW token. 2 WoW tokens. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Just don't get sick. That's definitely the best way to go at it. It's too much effort, Mefras. I'm just gonna. I mean, I guess it's gonna be fine. Just gotta have enough salt in it, man. It's all good. What do you farm? Farming LBRS, the dungeon. The last boss drops Plants Arcanite Champion, and the trash can drop nothing besides epics and recipes, really, of interest. Like the green items are really bad. We have all heard about the Englishman that boiled his tea water and put it in the freezer for later use. He's a legend. English people are cheap, man. They don't waste water. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Let me see. What are these other guys up to? Tracy, Stone Talon Mountain, Stone Talon Mountain, Stone Talon Mountain. God damn. Mr. Bean, I love Mr. Bean. Mine's a legend. That's true. That's why I sold the Monster, rum, and the Coke and vodka only. Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm not even sure what's better. Does leatherworking have something to open chests with? Nope. Nuh-uh. Shit. Epics. Come on. Hanzo is decent. They sell fast, man. They're not worth a fuck ton, but they move fast. Easy sale. They're in the loot table of the Blasted Lands quest items, which makes them too common. It's also world drop, right? And in a loot table, that's in a lot of popular farms, so it's a bit common. What's the fastest way to get to LBRS? I mean, as Alliance, you just fly from Stormwind, really. The absolute fastest way would be to use the Bear Fest toy. Hey, Toby, what's good, man? I'm so annoyed with my boss. I'm on sick leave due to my back being injured still. Don't you think my boss got a great idea to put me through all kind of mandatory shit during the sick leave? Something that I cannot say that I cannot do when having a bad back. Yeah, we do the same shit. Well, I do the same shit when people go on a sick leave, like at our company. It's it's great. So annoying, yeah. Fucking sucks, right? Was it drop rate of the champion? No clue. If I were to guess, I would probably say 1%. Normal procedure? It's not as normal as you'd think. There's a lot of people that don't really give a fuck, right? So if you have people that's on a sick leave, you just like, fuck it, we'll just wait until they come back. Last pause, yeah. You wouldn't know it, Night Gamer. In Germany, they would have a field day with the boss. That fucker would do that only once. Was the item called? Plans for Lesser Arcanite. Not Lesser. Plans Arcanite Champion. Boom, boom, boom. The thing is, understand that it's very smart from the boss point of view. Too smart because there's nothing I can do to get out of it. Exactly. It is very smart. Super fucking annoying if your intentions were to just chill. Mm-hmm. 0.2, so I should have had 2 by now. I wouldn't trust it. I'm guessing that's dragged right out of Wowhead. And Wowhead, the drop rates are usually way off. Like, I've done this dungeon a lot. Probably thousands of runs. And I definitely have a higher drop rate than 0.2. Boom, boom. Yeah, it is. I just assume it's correct since it's such an old and often played dungeon. Yeah, but Wowhead, like the stats, the database works in mysterious ways. And one of the main reasons why it's way off is due to auto, like AoE loot as well. Probably ran LBRS 120 to 150 times. Then got my first one the other week in stream, but I could be unlucky. But if you got it after 120 runs, right, that will be slightly below 1%. Big difference, like 0.8% and 0.2%. Massive difference. It is pointless, Creep Sword, due to auto, like AoE loot. Right? Like, when we go and farm, let's say we farm patch 10.17 items or something like that, and I AoE loot a bunch of mobs, like, Wowhead is gonna tell people that this item drops from the completely wrong mob. Because it basically, it will give the item, register the item at with the mob that you click on. So if the item can drop only from these guys, Scar Shield Legionnaire, and I loot this guy, the Spellbinder, and that AoE loots him, it's gonna tell me that it drops from the Spellbinder. And it's gonna make it even worse. Mephras with a gifted sub to Pre-Fire. My man. Appreciate that, buddy. Yo, Pre-Fire, grats, dude. No. Creep Sword. I wish it did. When you AoE loot, you don't scan all the different NPC IDs, and it tells you from which one, like, separates the loot from them. If it did, it would be awesome. It would be great. Smeege, 19 months. My man. Dude. Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Welcome back in. You forgot philanthropist. Group sword. He sends? I don't send any ads. Fuck the ads. Hey, bro, Elo Pressor. What's up, dude? Love your videos. They're so helpful. Yo, Dirt Dog. That's awesome, man. Dude, thanks for watching him. Bum, 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 bum. People still buy Transmog these days? Thank God, yeah, they do. People will never stop buying Transmog, luckily. Mm-hmm. Of course you're doing that, and you gotta remember to do this. Press add button. Like a giant red button on the desk. Got him. If I want to start farming gold on Transmog, I should go to high pop server, right? Yeah, a more populated realm. High pop, full pop, yes. That's what I would advise, at least. Hey, man, so if I want to start getting gold without having any, is farming mats and selling good? If so, which profession should I take? Yeah, that's the best way to start out, because you need like a solid. It's nice to have a solid base of gold because it leaves you with more options on how you can make more gold, right? So farming mats is definitely a way to go at it. But there's way too many people farming like war within materials rather than farming old content materials like volatile water and essence of water, dark runes, awaken fire. There's so many other ways to do it, but a higher gold per hour. So profession depends on which farms you're gonna be doing. If you're gonna do like awaken fire, you need enchanting, right? And dragonflight's knowledge points. Do you find gold farms are different on NA versus EU? Yeah, NA in general has higher prices than EU. I've played on the NA up until the gold cap. I fought back then, and I still believe that making gold cap on NA is easier if you have people with you at least. Like I had no issues like making groups on NA because you can do a lot of the decent 5-man farms on and get higher gold per hour on NA than you would on EU. The economy overall though on NA is much worse than EU. There's less people playing. I wish I would have added achievement for collecting all the 1017 items. That would be cool. You don't sell grey items in the auction house? I do. But only the good ones. Like, it's pointless to post all grey items on the auction house. You gotta treat it like you treat any other Transmog item. Does it have a unique appearance? If it does, look at sell rate, value, determine if it's worth posting. I watched your 2x4 farm video. Your paint skills were epic. See? Told you, man. Really good at paints. Yo, what's up? Did you piss off your barber, the Polish lady? Not very happy with me, yeah. I said, fuck me up. Oh, I said, fuck me up or make me look like Ellen DeGeneres. And the Polish lady did a combination of both. Now I understand the concept, see? Very informative video. Wild Mix, what's good, man? You look sexy, Ellen. Thank you, Mom. Wicked chain stuff. Do Stone Talent for that. It was. But when did you decide to speak like 3 octaves lower? The mic was bad. And then I hit puberty. Hope you're feeling good. I heard you had a sinus infection. Still have it, but it's just, it's better now. It still hurts like a motherfucker, man, but it's much better. That's really realm dependent, bid. You're still going through it? Puberty? I know, it's because I'm so young. Sinus infection hurts like hell. I'm so happy I never had one after I had my sinus operation. Yeah, I haven't. Like, the first time I had one was last year. And I'd never had one before, so I've said the story before, but you gotta listen to it again. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had so much pain in my face and my head that I actually puked. Like, I didn't understand what was going on, and I couldn't sleep. And then I thought like I had a massive like toothache because I've never had toothache. I never had a hole in my teeth before. So I was like, shit, cruise out with the 3 months. Not the 3 months, the territory of the 75 months. Appreciate it, buddy. Glad you could join in for my story. So yes, never had it before. So I thought I had tooth pain, like a toothache. So I called the dentist like, yo, you guys got to help me out. I'm in pain. And they're like, well, we don't have any available time or some bullshit. Like, I'm on the way now. Like, I'll wait until you guys can take me in. It's an emergency. And I sit down in the dentist chair, and they take, like, pictures of my mouth, and they're like, no, we can't find anything. I'm like, do you think I'm fucking with you? Like, there was something. You gotta find it. And they take more pictures. They, like, use, like, these dentist tools to try and find, like, a hole or some shit. And then eventually they put me in a fancy machine that like goes around my head and scans my entire head. And they're like, oh, yeah, you got a fucking massive sinus infection. And then they wrote out some antibiotics and that was good. That's an x-ray? Probably, I have no clue. I've never been in that machine before, man. I've taken an x-ray before, but this was like a shit that's like was spinning around my head. A big spinny thing? It was a big spinny thing. Fancy piece of equipment. It worked though. Also in the US, that would be like 500. You should be told you got a sinus infection. Dentist would be my last resort. It wasn't that bad. It was like, I figured out that it was roughly the same price as going to the doctor. I think I paid like $30-ish. Because the whole process only took like, I don't know, like 7-8 minutes. Like I go to a dentist appointment twice a year just to like check my teeth and take pictures and all of that. And that shit is like, I'm not fucking with you, $120 for 10 minutes. $120 fucking dollars. You pay for doctor visits? Yeah, you have to pay, I believe. I'm not sure how much though, but yes. You got to pay like $25. I have no clue. Unless you're like frequently sick. There's something like like if you're often at the hospital or the doctor, you get like this thingy that gives you everything completely for free. But yeah, it's like $25 or something like that. Like it's really cheap. I'm not sure why you have to pay. I'm guessing they only do it so people aren't going to go and visit the doctor more than necessary. Up to $300, you have to pay a small fee. Are 11 Twinks really getting banned? There's been a lot of them getting banned. I've seen that on Twitter and Reddit. Yeah, you got to stay healthy in the US, Anaya. Ooh, Roshi got the Arcanite champion. I didn't see that until now. Yeah, it's easy. All you have to do is pick it up, apparently. Mm. Mm. Always lucky, that guy. I love how they started caring now. It's been like 7 months. They've never cared about, like, people have been using all sorts of different twinks for a bunch of different content for ages. They've never been banned for it. People used to do island expedition boosting. They've always done time walking boosting on twinks. And people have never been banned for it. I've picked up more Arcanite champions in total than you've done LBRS, Plexion. Is it because they're twinks or bots pretending to be twinks? I've no clue. I mean, obviously, every time you hear about somebody getting banned, they claim they did nothing, right? Just like the people in jail. So it's kind of hard to know. Like, I don't know any. I know a lot of people that have 11 twinks. I have one myself. But I don't know anyone personally that's been banned under 11 twink. So I have no clue what these shady people are up to. Monchi told me that he was a twink, and I asked him what level, and he said, "What do you mean level?" And I'm still confused. Yeah, but like twinking in like vanilla WoW was so much fun. Like, yeah, I mean, in TBC, it's basically until you could cap your experience gain. There was just something so fun about, because back then, like now, if you twink like not dungeons, like battlegrounds, you only meet other twinks. And to me, that wasn't the fun. To me, the fun was like running around with a fucking Shadow Fang and just one hitting everyone, trying to have fun in a battleground. That was awesome. You get a lot of lockboxes in this dungeon. Holy shit. And these are from like short runs. What do I even... Obviously, this... oh, it's when my bags have been full. God, and this shitty auction house mount doesn't have a vendor on it. That was my 10 runs, and they were really bad. Shit.